So rodeoing is what I did. Well, basically riding. My dad was the whole reason why me and my sister started, I guess. And I can't remember any other thing that I did. Like most kids sit down and watch TV, go play outside. I went outside and I rode horses. Anytime my dad was home, anytime I could, that's what I did. It meant a lot to me because just being how I saw that that's what he did, it made me want to be the same way. My 3 points that I'm going to go over in this speech, point 1 is what I do specifically. Point 2 is my one life experience that almost changed everything. And point 3 was that some say rodeo isn't a sport, but I can prove that wrong. My specific events are barrel racing and pole bending. There's quite a few others that some are for girls only, some are for boys only. But my dad taught me these, and that's the only ones he taught me. I would have liked to learn others such as breakaway or in general just roping, but this barrels and poles is what I do. Okay, I know everyone sees those videos on Facebook of like people falling off horses. It's like the funniest thing ever. On my case, I didn't get a video, I didn't get a picture, it just happened. I was at a jackpot one time in Andrews, and I told my dad, I was like, I don't want to ride this horse. This isn't what I want to do. Can I not run? He was like, oh, you'll be fine. That's all right. Okay, I got this. So I went in there. He ran into the fence, ducked one way, and as you know, I fell off the other. That is when, it was the only time I'd fallen off. That's when I thought I didn't want to do anything else. I was like, I'm done, never getting on a horse again. But knowing what my dad has told me, he was like, you don't just quit. He was like, you don't quit anything. And that's how I was grown up to be. So now I continue to do what I love, and it didn't change my life, honestly. People say rodeo isn't a sport, but you have people like Sherry Servey, Lou Branquinho, and Wade Sundell. They do this as their everyday life. Most people do it as a profession. They have to work at it every single day. That's how they make their money. If you don't win a rodeo, you don't get to buy any other things. Like, that's how you continue on. I myself, I honestly have to go home every single day after school. Anytime chance I get, I have to practice. Without practice, you don't get to go to a rodeo, is what my dad tells me. If you don't practice and you go to a rodeo, what good is it going to do you? It really doesn't. Rodeo is a sport, just like any other thing, such as basketball, football, and baseball. So, my main points was that my specific events are barrels and poles. My second one was the one time I really thought about quitting was when I fell off, but as I said, I continue to do what I love. And the second one is that I honestly believe that rodeoing is a sport. It can be taken, I guess, into someone's own opinion, but that's mine. The only time I think about not rodeoing was when I was little, like probably like junior high. I honestly didn't want to do it anymore. I thought it was so much time consuming, but I continued. Knowing these 3 points, I will honestly continue doing what I love for as long as I can imagine, but until then, I'm just going to keep going. So this is what I do.